Hey, so I want to do something short, which is to do like what are my thoughts on a certain actor, and one of them why I want to include is Dolph Lundgren, who of course played Ivan Drago, He-Man, The Punisher, Andrew Scott, Gunnar Jensen, Chris Kenner, and so many more. Uh, I really think he's a good actor. I really like him in Rocky 4. He's like one of the most menacing and most awesome villains in cinema history, especially since he doesn't say that much. And also that he was beating the crap out of the two heroic Rocky characters, Apollo, which got him killed, and Rocky, who. But then later he beat he beat Drago in the final match. And Andrew Scott is one messed up villain where he only has ears for neck with a necklace, and he tries to hunt down Van Damme and the reporter. And I thought he made for a very decent He-Man, even though he doesn't have that much screen time. Mostly Julie, played by Courtney Cox, and he never transforms to He-Man, which is very weird. But he made for a very awesome He-Man, especially since it was a surprisingly very fun sci-fi action movie for based on the He-Man toy line. And I thought he made for you could have been a very perfect Punisher. Though I thought the film was a little too short, and I think he should have really had the white skull from his chest and the origin story. And but I thought he has some decent action sequences as Frank Castle's as the Punisher. Um, if you see my review for Warner December for Showdown Little Tokyo, you know what I think of Chris Kenner from Showdown Little Tokyo. Gunnar Jensen from the Expendables. In the first movie, I thought he was very cool, interesting character because he is an expendable who not following not fully following orders in his mission, and then later he goes with the enemies and tries to attack Jet Li and Sylvester Stallone, and but Stallone shoots him but survives it, and then later he redeems and goes back to the Expendables. And it's later seen in Expendables 2 and 3, but doesn't do much. He's just kind of there. He barely talks, and he just a member of the Expendables. But he has some cool moments, especially in the Expendables 3 during that very long final battle during the tank sequence with his best friend, played by Randy Couture. That's a very awesome scene. But he didn't do much. Gunnar Jensen, he was okay. And same goes with Swim Vengeance from Minions The Rise of Gru. He only said one thing and that's it. I only think he just did grunts. But Ivan Drago and Andrew Scott are gonna be the true Dolph Lundgren roles for me. And of course, I seen it in Silent Trigger, which I seen him before in that movie, and also in Knuckleman. He was fine in the first movie, but it seems like he was having a ball in Aquaman too, because he got to do more in the climax. He was having a lot of fun, from what I can tell. Um, so so overall, I think Dolph Lundgren is a really good actor. He's a very awesome action movie star from the late 80s and 90s. But he hasn't been that big that much recently, especially since he has been in obscure direct-to-video films like Larceny and Wanted Man and so many more. So yeah, so I think Dolph Lundgren is a very good actor. So that's my thoughts on Dolph Lundgren.